Well, here's the thing. There has been an attack on the masculine black male image my entire life. James, the man who played James on Good Times, there's a problem because he wanted a strong black male father, and the network wanted to hype up the buffoonish son. Notice how many black men in Hollywood have had to put on a dress.
Right.
The majority of our frontline actors have had to dress up that way to where even it becomes a big deal when they don't. It's either because here's the thing: the black community is the feeder class, and the way to keep the feeder class feeding the economy, a $1.1 trillion spending power feeding the economy, is to keep black women separate from black men. And the best way to keep you separate from us is to say that, put you in a position to where you get a little few benefits over here, tell you can't trust him, you can't do nothing. So when you do see black men standing up, doing the patriarchal thing, leading, building, our instinct is to tear it down.
I, for one, could not agree with Kevin Samuels more. Wake up, Jacob. You know, our image should be important to us. I don't know how important it is to the average person, but it should be important to us. I think that every man, if he has the occasion to put on a suit, he should. I don't care what type of blue collar. You can be a plumber, a truck driver, whatever. I mean, you can be in construction. Anytime you have an opportunity to where you can wear a suit, I think you should wear it because it says something to you. Now, Hebrews in particular, we know that our image as black men has been much maligned over the years. We know that. And Kevin Samuels actually hit on something when he says, you know, all the prominent, you know, black actors for some reason had to put on a dress. Just had to. Now, when someone like, who refused that? I believe that was Dave Chappelle, when he refused. And he was talking about how they kept trying to, you know, force it on him and stuff like that. And you know, he just utterly refused. He said, I can be funny without putting on a dress. But that's what this whole idea, that's what the whole agenda is about. It's to soften, you know, the black male image, to emasculate the man, to put the black woman up front, put her ahead of the man. And obviously it has completely turned the black family upside down. So our image is one of absentee fathers. Now we know that's not to be true. We know the numbers, right? We know that, but that's the image. And so anytime we have an opportunity to change the narrative, I think we as black men, I think we should, because we are the leaders. We are the leaders, or at least should be the leaders. We may not be perceived as the leaders. I understand that as far as black families are concerned, that it's really matriarchal, right? But men are starting to wake up and they're starting to take back their power, right? Even if they have to walk away from a modern woman.
I actually came down to the middle market specifically to work with men, black men in particular, because our image has been tarnished so much. And I am trying to make it something that brothers really kind of understand how important our individual image is, so we can use that to fight back against all these kind of negative stereotypes. We already have natural style. I mean, people copy us, but I'm trying to get, you know, we come from a different school to where, you know, we used to get dressed up to go to church, go out to dinner, those kind of things. We used to be sharp. Now I want men to actually take that back and put on what I call their black armor, and get out into that world and fight that battle. Look, you can look back to, even from a historical perspective, go back to 1915, D.W. Griffith, Birth of a Nation. You know, back at a time where we were 50 years out of slavery, we had towns and stuff around the United States, Rosewood. I'm here in Oklahoma, so we had Black Wall Street. We were doing just fine on our own. And then you see this movie heralding the Klan coming in and cleaning up this black scourge. You saw black men in the halls of Congress eating chicken and watermelon with the feet all up. And that was the beginning of the major media assault, the propaganda assault on the black male image. And it has continued on since then. Think back into the 80s when you had shows like Cops, America's Most Wanted. The face of crime, the boogeyman in the United States is the black male image. So I don't expect the dominant society to actually backtrack, even if the people today say they didn't have anything to do with it. It's up for us individually to take control of our own image and actually put it in the face and say, no, 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 that's not who we are. This is who I am, and I demand your respect. So I could go on about that, but yeah, we know who started, but it's for us on an individual level and collectively to understand that and do something about it.
So we should absolutely care about our image, and then comes High Value Hebrew. Now, with High Value Hebrew, that's one of the things that inspired me to even do a channel like this, is because I wanted us to be able, and I say us, I mean men, black men who, want to travel and things like that. I wanted us to be able to come together and to be able to network and to be able to have travel meetups and really do the whole iron sharpens iron thing, right? And then just to help prepare our image, right? To help each other build and grow and become real men of honor, real men of valor, men of success, and just really change that image. See, the image can be very, very powerful. If you see images of sharp black men, we should always level up. We should always get better. That's one of the things, that Kevin Samuel was saying, as an image consultant, that we should do things like that, right? And I agree. I agree wholeheartedly that we should do that. Hey, we all got a little, I got more work to do, right? We all have a little bit of work to do, but it's gonna be worth it. It's worth it. So when we go out into the world, we're sending a message without even saying a word. Just the way we dress, just the way we look, just the way we move. That's gonna say a lot. And then as we travel, because many of us are starting to, get passports and things like that. I mean, as we travel, we begin to increase our value and we start speaking other languages and things like that. Just that making us better, more well-rounded individuals. Our image can go a long, long way, and we can help each other. As men, we can help each other. If I go somewhere and I'm sharp and I'm to the nines and I'm carrying myself with dignity and respect and honor, I represent other men that shares my same hue. So it's very, very important that we move in a certain way because it helps each other. And distance ourselves from those who don't want to elevate. Every man's free to do whatever they want. But here and now is an opportunity that we're waking up. We're taking a crimson capsule, we're waking up, we're exploring our options, and we're getting back on our purpose. We're putting our purpose first. So why not elevate our image while we are doing it? Powerful, powerful black images. It means a lot, and it says a lot. So, before I go, let me ask you to smash that notification bell, tap the like button, like, share, subscribe. Increase your value, pursue your purpose, protect your seed. And one other thing, move like men.